You want to grow your audience on a daily basis. Otherwise, your business will not grow. And you want to approach people in a professional kind of way. Maybe in the beginning, you don't feel that confident in, but there is something, some steps, formula that you can do in order to get people to talk to you and look as a professional. So that's what we're going to cover today. In today's video, my name is Lenka Kotlova and I help entrepreneurs and business owners to build and leverage their online businesses through social media and online communication. And I also help them to become influencers in their niche so they can do what they love and live their dream lifestyle. So did you want to reach out to someone, maybe even leader in your niche, in your industry, and you had no clue how to address them, how to start talking to them, how to start that conversation, or maybe how to even reach out, just, in order to get them respond, how to get that conversation started? Did you ever feel like that? Had to thought about it? Or people are not responding to you? You're sending out using maybe Facebook? Your messages, if you're not friends already, it gets filtered, and when person misses that notification that you're trying to request, sending them a message, they miss it. It's not really that, you cannot see that good, so they may be chance they've actually missed these requests. So how do you get these people to talk to you? Number one, it really depends where you found the person. Let's stick to the Facebook. If you're on fan pages or Facebook groups, where did you find that person? What I personally do, what I prefer, because there are like tons of groups. It depends like what niche, what hobby you have. You'll find whatever you want, location, anything. The thing is, there are a lot of spamming groups. They're not held that good. They're not as professional maybe as people try when they go to fan pages. So what I prefer actually is to go and find 2-3 fan pages from the leaders in my industry that I really like to follow, that I learn from, and that I connect with. And that way I know that people that connect with this leader are people that may be someone I would be interested in talking to. So I actually use fan pages and connect with these people one-on-one, because in groups you probably have to much more engage with people. I just go straight to the conversation. I want to talk to you, and it's important where you found that person. You can address that place. I've seen your comment on this person's fan page commenting this post. I really found it interesting and commented in very specific way so that person knows you have really read that comment. Second, when you go and actually start talking to people, this is gold, guys. I'm like throwing nuggets at you. When you go talking to people, make sure you are someone worth talking to. Because when you send me a message and I see that your page is full of advertisement of your company, or you're sharing absolutely nonsense video I have no interest in, I don't feel like connecting with you. I don't want that stuff on my wall. When I go to my wall, I want to make sure that it's either motivation, it's something worth me reading and thinking about it, it educates me, it uplifts me, or really gives me some kind of value that I can learn from. Anything that helps me. So people are the same way, probably. They don't want to, if they're serious in building their businesses, they don't want to waste time on social media. So when I go to my wall, I want to make sure that whatever I see there, it's worth it. And when it's not, When it's not, it's usually really because of the relationship I have with the people. That we have such a strong relationship that I am okay with what they post. But anyway, you want to make sure that you look as someone that I want to connect with, and the I is, you and your audience, like whoever you are writing to, make sure that you'll be worth connecting. So your profile has to be optimized, whatever niche you are in. Be the expert, be the authority, be someone who maybe even just entertains, or any kind of value you bring to your audience. Be someone worth following. Have your profile picture there, smiling. People want to connect with positive people. Your profile, your cover photo, your content, your description, like use that space that you have to present yourself as someone that your audience want to connect with. So when you send out that message, people will usually look who's talking to them. Like 99.9% will click on your profile and check you out, who you are, who is writing to you. So, or them, who is writing to them. So your profile is very important. And what I do is, if I want to make seriously sure that they will get my message, I go to their profile, I like 5 to 8, 10 posts, I comment 3 to 5 comments that are meaningful, and actually just with those comments I'm starting a conversation. So I make sure the goal is not to sell, the goal is to connect with that person and actually start a conversation. That's your goal, because from there you can build a relationship. So start a conversation in the comments. If you are sending a friend request, send them a message. Every single time you need to send them a message. And that's where you already know the content, you know a little bit of that person, so make it personal, based on what you have seen, based on what you have already commented. And even when that person maybe doesn't find it, doesn't respond, you can go next day, follow up again, engage with their post, write them a comment, and maybe just write them, I sent you a message, check your messages. Simple as that. If it's someone who's extremely influential already in your niche, follow up so many times, as long as they noticed. If I would have to write them a message not a message, but comment probably. If I would write them comment every single day or follow every single post they've made, I am sure that in less than a month, in a few days or weeks, they're gonna notice, because I'm there every single time, and the comments are worth actually reading and responding, so they will check out my profile. And if there is a pending request, they will see it and they will check the messages. Another one, fourth, no copy and paste. Deadly serious about that. But make it personal. Tell them why you're messaging, where you found them, something personal, something based on what you have seen already. Like summarize it. And what you want to do is you want to have something that you relate to, both of you. It can be, me being a mom, I have kids, staying at home, working online business, living in Europe, whatever. It has to be something that you have in common. It can be a hobby. Guys like motorcycles, fishing, whatever, going to gym. It has to be something that you have in common. So there's a connection right there in the beginning. And you want to close with a question, so the conversation can start. And the question has to be related to what you have been talking about in the sentences before, in the message before. So when you are, let's say, in mompreneur group or in weight loss group, and you have that message tailored around that topic, you don't want to shoot out of nowhere questions that doesn't regard what you are talking about. You want to relate to that person, or the person has to relate to you. You have to have something in common. It has to be personal, friendly, positive, and a question opening up a conversation. And as I said, very important, engaging with that person so they notice you, so you raise that chance of them starting talking to you. That's our goal. So hopefully this was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe. If you found at least one thing that helped you, that you're going to implement in your messaging and in contacting new people, please hit the like below this video, and I will see you next time. And one more thing I forgot to tell you. Below this video, there's a link to Messenger marketing training that you must check out. This is something that has made my life so much easier. Little bit of automation. We have to go back to the basics, and my high recommendation is when you're contacting people, especially the leaders, maybe right away schedule a call, schedule a meeting so you can get on video call, talking like this one-on-one, and presenting them maybe serious offer if you are not trying to just to connect, but you want to really reach out to make a business with that person of any kind. Definitely get on video as soon as possible. At least get on the phone. It's so easy. Get on the phone. The connection is right there, right away. You have that relationship like through one call. If you have that connection, because it may happen, you don't click, you don't have that, oh, I like you, you're awesome kind of call always. There've been like awkward times that we found out that we have not anything to say to each other. So you don't want that kind of people in your business anyway. You want people that are your tribe, that love everything that you do, that follow you, that love your content. And the other way around, you want to make sure that your people that you work with are your rock stars. So great way is to get on the call. But the Messenger marketing training, that will help you to work with Facebook and actually have that campaign, really marketing campaign set up, and it's gonna make your life so much easier, so you can actually focus on building those relationships and serious talk to the people. So link below the video, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye bye.